What's going on, everybody? So I just wanted to make this video in response to all the YouTube videos I've seen about the opinions of Terry Goodkind and the Sword of Truth series books. So I first started reading these books in 2017, I think. I read from the Wizard's First Rule all the way to, I want to say, the Confessor, or it was Chainfire, maybe. So, and just so you know, from, as you can see, I have them all. Even the Nikki Chronicles. So, I'm on Naked Empire right now. People's opinion on this book, and from my opinion of just first impressions of these people that review this book, is these people are sheltered. Alright, these people don't look like they've ever struggled or been in a fight or been robbed or had a gun on them or seen any murders or nothing. Like, they're sheltered people. Me, I've not bragging, but it's been a really rough life. Nothing to brag about. I've just, it's been insane. And so I relate to the amount of violence and some of the sex scenes and all the things people are controversial about. I completely disagree with these people. I think this is the best fantasy series ever written. I got it right alongside Harry Potter, Aragon, The Chronicles of Narnia. A lot of people didn't like the Magician series, but I read the books before I even heard there was a TV show. The TV show, garbage. The TV show, Terry Goodkind, the Sword of Truth series, garbage compared to these books. It was like people didn't like J.K. Rowling because she don't approve of the LGBT community. And you know what? Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe all said, well, we were in love with Harry Potter and Hermione Granger before they even knew who they were. So, but anyway, back to the Terry Goodkind Naked, the Sword of Truth series, just the in-depth, longevity of the character development and the intertanglement of the storylines and the mysteries and the amount of struggles they go through and overcome, and they're getting out of one thing that gets them into another thing, and just understand, after all of these books, things that happen in the first book, you're reading that's catching on, adding the stuff that's going on in the seventh book, and I think he designed it that way. So, you know what? If you didn't read from Wizard's First Rule, at least to where I'm at right now, Naked Empire, there's things happening in this book that literally they were talking about in like the fourth book. And so, I highly respect him. I think dude is probably the most genius fantasy writer in the world. I didn't like the Lord of the Rings books. I didn't like the Game of Thrones books. Loved the Lord of the Rings movies. Loved the Game of Thrones show. But I'm just here to tell you right now, I can keep track of what's a mountain, the name of a city, the name of a culture of people. I can keep track of those things because he kind of just leaves it easy to understand. And every time Richard holds Kaylin's hand, and shows affection to her, I feel the actual love of the characters and the mood changes in their conversations, and I lose myself, and I'm like literally in that world when I read these books. And if you don't like Terry Goodkind, you know what, dude, you're probably weak. I'm just saying, or you just ain't been through nothing in your life. And you can criticize me all you want. I'm not perfect. I've been a piece of shit in my life, but I think people that will relate to these books, and there are a lot of fans of Terry Goodkind and the Sword of Truth Fury series. I'm actually part of a Facebook group, and I forget how many thousands are in that. So, I think he finds more of his fans, people who've been through trauma, because it's all these books are about, overcoming obstacles of trauma, and violence. And you know, I been in real life and seen real violence, so I can relate to it. So, but anyway, I thought they were fucking good. So if you don't like Terry Goodkind and the Sword of Truth series, fuck you. What do you say? Get fucked, stay fucked.